I'm seeing that for those of you, especially who are single and looking, this is a really good month to get out and about, to, mingle, have social outings, okay? It is also your birthday time too, towards, the end of February going into March. So I apologize. I wish you all a very, very happy birthday. And I'm seeing there's a lot of opportunities here as well for meeting new people, having fun, going out and get letting loose, just having fun and having no strings attached type of like dating situation. I feel that it's going to be really good for many of you to get out and about for this month. Okay. The energies of the Queen of Wands. This is a very popular person. So this can be your energy, male or female. It's somebody who's really popular, who's very friendly, who's also quite flirtatious. So they are telling you in terms of advice, it's good to embody the energy of this person and be the you that is really vivacious, that's very people oriented, and try to put yourself out there and not be so much of a wallflower. Okay, doing more physical activities too. I see some of you toning up, wanting to start some type of a new exercise regime. It could be in preparation for the summer, but I feel like more of you are just doing it just because you feel like it is time to do that, and you feel that your physical health, you feel that it's important, so you want to put yourself out there in that capacity. Okay, so it looks quite good. And then I feel for others of you, there are also child rearing situation. So you might be, a single mother, single father wanting to restart your dating life. And there might be also children in the picture. So you're trying to find somebody who is like-minded so that you can, so you might have your own child and you're dating somebody and you're very careful about dating because you want somebody who is family oriented as well, and you want somebody who will be a good mother or stepfather to your child. So you're not looking only for your relationship partner, you're looking for somebody that you can share children with. Okay, and then others of you, I feel like it goes both ways, where you have a lot of options here. We see a lot of options on the table, but you're kind of compartmentalizing. You might meet some really exciting, really fun people, but they might not, be the long-term relationship material. So you're still going on dates, just having fun with them, not committing yourself. And then for others, you've met somebody that really, really stands out. And I feel like, they might have children of their own. And so you're trying to figure out, like, do I want to get involved in this? Or do I feel like they're going to be a good, stepmother, stepfather to my child? So I'm seeing a lot of incorporation of, people into your family environment as well. Okay. So let me just talk about the past first, because that's important to clear up out of the way. This is somebody who is looking for love. She or he is very flirtatious. She or he is also in a position right now where, they're making good money. They're on top of the world, and they're also looking for new adventures. Okay, so I feel a lot of you have left old relationships in the past, and you're branching out and you're trying to find new dating opportunities. I feel like this is your energy. In the past, we have here the Judgment card as well as the Emperor. So there is some clearing of breaking away from restrictions, clearing up of old energies, clearing up of old people from the past out of your life completely. Okay, we have the Judgment card showing up in the reverse as well as the Emperor. Both of these are very, very strong major arcana cards that indicates to me some residual karma that you still have with another person. This can be via children. This can be via having to communicate with somebody that you're no longer, emotionally involved with, but you have to do it because of shared responsibilities. So that could be, finances, or that could be via children. Okay. So I'm seeing many of you are dealing with this, and I feel that what's coming through is, this message applies for a few of you. You might have dated somebody who was quite controlling, or you yourself might have been a little bit controlling in the relationship. And I feel that, it's sort of like a relationship where two people really care about each other. And there was a lot of attraction. There was a lot of lust. There was a lot of chemistry involved in that relationship. But for whatever reason, there were also ego clashes. There were also issues related to trust. And it made the relationship very tumultuous. I feel like you're looking at this in hindsight and you're just like, what was I doing? Or, why was I in that relationship for so long? And I do sense as well that there's potential here for hearing from this past relationship partner. Many of you might have been involved with a fire sign, so a Sagittarius, an Aries, or a Leo, sun, moon, or rising. And you might hear from them, but I feel like they're not looking for reconciliation or rekindling the relationship. I feel that they have moved on. Okay, so you might hear from them, and it's also your birthday time, so they might just shoot a message to you, shoot an email to you to wish you a happy birthday, or to check up and see how you're doing. But I feel that the love relationship is no longer viable to come back together. And the foundation, this is something that you know to be true, and you're coming into the month of March already with this knowledge. We have here the Six of Cups in the reverse. So the person that you were with, it could be that fire sign, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. There were a lot of discord, disagreements, and I feel like problems overall associated with this person. So you already know this to be true. You're looking at the situation in hindsight and you're like, that wasn't a really good relationship. I feel like there was a lot of chemistry, a lot of attraction, and also, this wanting to be together and losing ourselves in a relationship. And I feel that many of you, it started out as the great love, or you thought it was the one for you. But looking at this situation in hindsight, I feel that you're coming to the realization as well that it was not great. There might have been a lot of control issues. And so moving forward, you're trying to find somebody that doesn't, contain these qualities of jealousy, ego, conflict, and things like that. So things that are associated with the past relationship, you're trying to find people that will not, embody those energies. So you're trying to find somebody different. You're trying to date outside of your usual type. And I feel like it's still a difficult process for many of you to get over this person and to maintain your distance from this person. Okay. But I feel that it's a major awakening that's coming into the picture in your relationship sector. So you're not going to be going back to this. But I just feel like, even then you still dwell on the relationship and you're trying to find ways to move forward so that you don't attract the same types of relationship partner, which is really good, Pisces. And I actually have been feeling this for a few months on and off. It would come back like every 3 months or so, this energy in your relationship sector. So I'm glad you're moving away from it. And I'm glad that it's kind of like, lesson learned, move on, and try not to date somebody that has these same control issues. Okay. Crowning this reading is something you're thinking about. We have here the Seven of Cups. And this is what I call like the online dating card, okay? So many of you might physically be meeting new people via speed dating, or others could be online dating. So we have here the Seven of Cups, which basically means that a lot of opportunities are opening up for you in terms of dating. You might be contending with, a lot of suitors. All the options need to be explored. So they're not saying that these are good or bad, but I feel that you're going to be going through the whole dating and experience, and you might, narrow down 7 suitors to 2 or 3 suitors so that you can focus exclusively on them. I keep seeing an energy that some of you who are dating right now, you have somebody that you really like and you feel like, oh, this is a relationship material. But for whatever reason, they themselves might also be quite popular. They have a lot of suitors as well. And then you have another options where you feel like, oh, this person is not relationship material, but they're fun and exciting. So I can, have fun with them. And I feel like that's fine if it's between consenting adults and if it, people are honest with each other. I don't see a lot of dishonesty here in this spread, but I do feel that you have somebody that you like, but it seems as if it's hard to set dates with them because they might be quite popular as well. And so either way, we have options that are opening up for you. And we have like a lot of social dating as well. And I feel many of you emerge from a relationship and you are thinking about putting yourself out there via social media or via online dating or even just physically in real life, just, putting your feelers out there, letting other people know that you are single and looking. So this is a really good energy. A lot of you are afraid to take this first step, but I feel that it's going to be really good for you. Okay. So moving forward into the central theme of the reading, we have here the Seven of Wands as well as the Two of Wands. Those of you who are involved specifically with a fire sign, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo, and this is a person that you're still involved with. We have here the Seven of Wands. This is a situation where we are unable to defend ourselves. Okay, so there might be a lot of conflict within the relationship, and I also feel like you both might not agree on a lot of things, and I feel that some of you, in order to restore the harmony in the relationship, or in order to ensure the harmony in the relationship, you might not be fighting for the things that you believe in. So even though you disagree with them, it seems almost as if you might not have a voice, okay? So be very careful about losing yourself in the relationship. And then for others of you who might be at a distance, in a long distance relationship from this person, I also feel that there's a sense that maybe they are drifting away. There's a sense maybe that, they are looking elsewhere for other relationship partners. So I'm sensing there's going to be a major discussion that needs to be had with this relationship partner, because it feels like there's a lot of conflict. There might be control issues too. And as well, it seems as if you both are at a distance and you're trying to figure out how to navigate, the longing and the just the geographical distance and the difficulties associated with that in order to work together as a unit and to continue the relationship. I'm seeing one partner having to commute for work, or they're doing a lot of traveling for work, and then the partner that is left behind having to manage the household, manage the kids, manage the everyday operations of living. And so a lot of the responsibility is falling on this partner, and there might be conflict coming up as a result of it. Okay. And I feel like, your partner, they're away on their travels. They're dealing with their own things. So it's not as if they're away on vacation. This is more like, travel opportunities for work. So I feel that you're seeing things from your perspective, they're seeing things from their perspective, and there isn't a common discourse between the two of you as to who's doing what. So I feel like there's a little bit of resentment, comparison coming into the relationship if one partner is traveling heavily and the other partner is left behind, managing, the kids, the household. Have a conversation, because I feel like the partner's not aware of it. And I feel like you're also seeing things from this perspective here of all the work that you have to do. And the other person, they're also managing, their work environment. So there's a lot of stressors coming through from both sides, and you need to have a discussion to alleviate these tensions, okay? Moving forward in your future position, we have here the Three of Swords. So a lot of overcoming difficulties and challenges in relationships. For those who have left relationship partners behind, there is a period of, overcoming the heartache, overcoming the distance, even the physical distance, if you're in a long distance relationship. And then for those who are left, who have left a relationships partner in the past, you're doing a lot of healing for yourself, mainly because you are out and dating and mingling with really high quality people, really good people with, good intentions who have the same interests as you. And we have as well the Four of Cups. And the Four of Cups is basically options that are made available to you in your environment for love and for new romance and new relationships. And I feel like you're still pondering over the options, okay? And so if you are in a relationship right now, there's a little bit of discord in your current relationship, and it deals with, the distance, or it deals with like one partner feeling as if the other one is checked out. So I feel like you need to reconvene and have a discussion with one another. And then others of you who are single, dating, who are looking, I still feel like you're going to encounter a lot of healing. You're going to overcome the past, and you have some options opening up for you. And I do see a lot of water energy. So Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. We have a lot of water energy here. And we also have, fire signs, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo in your environment if you are single and looking, okay? Overall, I do feel that a lot of discussions need to be had between you and a significant other if you are in a relationship. And I feel like, these are little minor things that are creeping up now. They need to be discussed. They need to be hashed out. All right. And I still feel others of you, communication with an ex because of obligations that you share together. And I do sense that some of you, you're still a little bit caught up. You're still like hung up on an ex, and I feel like you might realize that they are socially dating, and I feel that you're thinking, oh well, it's time for me to put myself out there too and start dating as well, which is fine. Just let the ex go before you start your new relationship. Don't bring that baggage with you into the next relationship, okay?